Hello everyone, and welcome you all to a new episode of Last Days of School. Let's get right into it, shall we? And again, I'm alone. Monika and Sayori are happily chatting at the teacher's desk. Natsuki's built a tower of manga beside her on the floor, already engrossed. And Yuri's nose is deep in a book, her posture elegant as ever. It would probably be rude to just insert myself into her activities. I'll just grab a book and read. This is the literature club after all. This one's about an angel that had fallen. Interesting, but I'll keep looking. Ah, finally, this looks good. The club room is mostly quiet, save for a Sayori's occasional laugh or a faint sound of Yuri's turning pages. Monika glances at me, giving a small encouraging smile before returning to the conversation. I wonder what's that about. But for now it's reading time. Excuse me, Atazoth. I noticed you are reading. Would you mind if I sat next to you? Why not? Thank you. It's relaxing to read in the company of others. I don't often get the chance to do so. Is Natsuki usually reading something? She always has a manga. Well, yes. I've asked her a few times if she'd like to read together, but she always refuses. I think she's trying to avoid me. Avoid you? Do you know why? Okay, so this grudge, you've been holding this grudge for like a year, maybe more. Why? Yeah. I suspect it might be because I said manga isn't literature. Doesn't seem bad enough for someone to try to avoid it entirely. Perhaps not. I also can't help feeling like it's more than that. Maybe it's me. I've always been difficult to be around. Don't say that, Yuri. I don't think you're difficult at all. You don't? I talk too slowly, I lose my train of thought so easily, and I let myself get consumed by my books. It's hard for others to keep up with me. Okay, I've been noticing one thing that's kind of bugging me. It's not... Okay, it is a bigger issue to me. And it's... The characters feel like, even though they should have been known each other for a year, maybe more, it's like they met each other this week. Last max. Like... It just feels like that for some reason, I don't know. It might be true for some people, but not for me. I'm right here, now, listening to you. I still cannot read. I don't understand why. Why are you still putting up with me? It's not putting up with you. I like our conversations, Yuri. They're thoughtful. Bloody hell. Thoughtful and in-depth. And I enjoy hearing you talk about your favorite topics. You mean that? Of course, talking to the others is great, but their energy can be overwhelming at times. Talking to you is always a refreshing change of pace. Thank you, Atazoth. That means more than you know. Yuri sits down and gently places her book on the table, her eyes shifting towards mine with quiet curiosity. So, what are we reading today? Nowadays, I just found it on the bookshelf in the back. What is it about? I haven't read much yet, but it seems to be about this guy who gets into a relationship with this girl. Then later he realizes that the relationship is highly immoral. I am truly afraid of what you're reading now, Atazoth. What the fuck? Okay. What do you mean by immoral? Oh, good for you. This relationship starts ruining his friendships and personal relationship with others, so he has to decide if what he's doing is worth it. That sounds really interesting. I love stories that force you to look at the parts of life most people don't want to acknowledge. That helps you see the world in a different way. Her tone carries a soft enthusiasm. I cannot read stuff, bloody hell. Her violet eyes, glowing slightly with intrigue. Would you mind if I read with you? What? Not only does Yuri want to sit next to me, but she also wants to read with me? Sure. Like, it feels like they're not really friends. Like, they literally met now, and just now they're getting comfortable with each other. Which, okay, in a vacuum, wouldn't be that bad, but since this mod is literally about the last week of school, it really throws you out of it. Yuri slides her chair closer, so close that her shoulders are almost touching now. I can feel the faint warmth radiating from her, and it's making it hard to think straight. Is everything okay, Atazoth? What? You seem distracted. Is everything okay? No, I was just thinking. Okay. Now you take a look at the book. I slide the book over to her, and she starts to trace the rim of the cover with her fingers, almost as if appreciating its texture before placing it back in my hands. Do you want to start reading now? The room fades into a quiet hum as we read together. Time seems to blur as we get lost in the story. Bloody jump scare! Fucking hell! Wow, that gets exciting really fast. This author has such an exquisite way with words. Their prose is almost poetic. Have you read anything else by them? No, not yet, but after today I'm kind of intrigued to check out more. Maybe we can continue reading this book together over the next few days. I'd love to see how the story evolves and continues. Before I can answer, Monika calls from across the room. Okay everyone, today's club meeting is coming to an end. Let's wrap things up. I glance over at Yuri only to find her already looking at me. What? Already? Time really flew by. It feels like we just started. I guess time does fly when you're actually enjoying yourself. Where did you two come from? And it's still not so late. Don't worry everyone, we'll have plenty of time again tomorrow. Okay, remind me to put it into every thumbnail and video description if I talk about Natsuki. She needs to stay Natsuli. As the club begins to disperse, she returns to me, her expression soft and hesitant. Hey, Atazoth? Yeah? Thanks for letting me read with you. It was nice to do that again. Sure, if we had the time, we can definitely do that again. Her lips curl into a small smile, and I notice her cheeks faintly tinged with pink. I'd like that. Her quiet sincerity makes the room feel warmer. I smile back, looking forward to tomorrow. Before Sayori can leave the room, I shout out to her. Hey, Sayori, wait up! Yes, Atazoth, forgot something. No, just wondering, do you want to walk home together? Of course, we always used to walk home together. I thought you'd stop asking because we're busy. She's not wrong. Somewhere along the way, I stopped making the effort. It's not like I didn't want to, it just slipped my mind. Well, I figured we could get back into the habit, if only for this week. What do you say? Sure, walking home alone is boring anyway. Okay, should we go then? Bum, bum. Nice music. Oh. Okay, I get. They wanted to do the walking. Unless she's... Okay, no, she... Little bounce. Okay, just... It's really funny. She's just bouncing so much. Say's always been a bundle of energy, but today there's something different about her. Every step she takes is a little bounce that it's hard not to notice. Sorry, what's with the bounce in your step? You're going to take off if you're not careful. Huh? Oh, you noticed, huh? Kind of hard not to. You're practically skipping. Well, I'm just happy. That's all. Happy that something good happened. We're hulking. We're walking home together again. It feels like old times, you know? The smile is so genuine, it's contagious. It makes me feel a little guilty for letting this tradition slip for so long. Yeah, it does feel nice. I guess I didn't realize how much I missed it. Me neither, but sometimes it's the little things that make the biggest difference. There's a certain wistfulness in her tone, but before I can say anything, she's back to her usual cheerful self. So, what do you think of the club today? Did you have fun? Yeah, it was nice, but I do hope we can make this last week special. Of course we can. Why wouldn't we? I don't know. I guess it's just the thought that we'll see each other less often after this week. It makes me want to live it to the fullest. I get that, but don't worry, we still have 3 more days and the big festival ahead of us. This week will be something special, something we'll remember for a long, long time. Cheryl has her way with words when the time calls for it. In stark contrast to her usually carefree bubbly self. Okay, sorry, I trust you with this. Yeah, you don't need to be sad, everything will be okay. Sorry, do you know what you'll write about for your poem sharing tomorrow? Because I'm still a bit unsure what to write about. Not really. I think writing about what motivates you, or what makes you happy, is always a good idea. Those are things worth sharing, right? That's actually a great idea, thanks Sarah. You're giving me something to work with. See, I'm helpful. Never doubted it. Good luck with your poem, Atazoth. Ooh, before you leave. Same time tomorrow. Sarah, maybe we'll get a sneak peek at my poem. Cool, can't wait to see you again tomorrow. So, on to poem writing. My plan was to tailor my poem to one of the girls, to make it more personal, but the way things have been today, it feels like there's still a lingering connection with all of them. Could be that they're still interested in me, even after all this time. Maybe they've never stopped, maybe I'm just blind to notice it. Man, I feel awful for leaving them hanging like that, trying so hard to get my attention to get nothing in return. Okay, I doubt this ever happened to me, but if I were in this position, I would do exactly the same. I'm dense as fuck, like Jesus. But that also means whoever I choose to focus on now, the 3 others are going to be hard. When does it ever happen that everyone gets a happy ending? There's no perfect decision, no salvation making everyone smile. In the end, with my notepad in hand, there is only one thing left to decide. No. Wait, what's no? What's no? No. No matter how much I try to convince myself, this doesn't feel right. I made my choice, or rather I refuse to make one. I'm not going to write a poem. No. No, no, no. I'm sorry. We're not doing that path. At least not yet. I want Sarah. I've decided. I will write a poem for Sarah. After my poem comes short that I'm still interested in a deeper relationship with her. Wait, I have to just do something real quick. Okie dokie, let us continue. Why do I even say let's continue? You would not have probably noticed if I just paused it without a word. How did my poem can show that I'm still interested in a deeper relationship with her and I'm still worth her time. After all these years of not noticing her attempts to get me to notice her. Let's hope so. We love Sarah. I spilled my sweet tea on me. No. The sound of my alarm drags me out of sleep. But for once, I don't groan and bury my face in my palm. Today feels different. I stretch, let out a yawn as I sit up. The usual morning sluggishness is still there, but beneath it, there is something else. Excitement. For the first time in a long while, I actually have something to look forward to. I glance at my desk, but the poem I wrote last night still rests. Just look at him and makes my chest feel lighter. It's been a while since I last wrote anything, but somehow it felt right. Like I was finally taking a step towards something instead of just drifting along. Maybe this will be good for me. I get out of bed, grab my poem, put it into my backpack, and start getting ready. A small sense of anticipation building with every step. Today is going to be a good day. I can feel it. I make my way downstairs, still feeling that lingering excitement from earlier. It's been a while since I woke up in a good mood. Feels almost weird. I grab something quick from the kitchen, not really paying attention to what it is. Probably a granola bar or some leftover toast, doesn't matter. After one quick look outside, I see Sayori already standing there, ready to go. Best not to keep her waiting, because right now all I can think about is running out. As I step outside, the morning air is crisp and fresh, the sun just barely peeking over the rooftops. No. No matter how much that I try to convince myself, this doesn't feel right. I made my choice for rather I refuse to make one. What? 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 Huh? I'm not going to write a poem. And I've been blind to their feelings in the past, and maybe I heard them without realizing, but I couldn't intentionally choose to do so now. Knowing what that would do to them, I can't. I won't. Okay. Even if that means I'll be alone, at least this way no one's heart would be what? Like, okay, illusion of choice. I changed the other choice and this was the same. We can maybe continue reading it in the next few days, if you want. Sure, if you find the time. The festival is way more fun if you have someone to spend it with, but you don't care now, do you? Huh. Could I sit here? Sure, but are there a lot of seats? Forget it, I know why you didn't ask. I'm satisfied for caring about me. Or do you? I thought you cared about me. I jolt awake, stream from the top of my lounge. My bed drenched in sweat and breath ragged. No, I didn't mean to. What have I done? Is my decision only the right one? I have to believe it. Okay, good. It is different. Bloody hell, I was afraid. They're just a dream, nothing more. This is the only way they don't get hurt. At least not as much. I go through my routine like a machine, pouring cereal and milk. Before realizing my appetite is far gone, I stare into the bowl, only for the bowl to stare right back into my soul, reminding me of my decision. What if they really do feel that way? What if I already ruined everything? Maybe they were too polite to say anything yesterday, but deep down they hate me now. The thought makes my stomach twist. Where did that come from? I have to go to the club today. I have to act normal, like nothing's wrong. Sarah's probably already waiting for me, but I can't face her. After what I did yesterday. What I didn't do yesterday. What? Natsuki and Monika are already inside chatting. You confuse me. Are they talking about me? How will they react when they found out I didn't write a poem? What? Will they be mad or do they already know? What the? What? But we wrote a poem. What am I going on? But the biggest question is, what do they be like any other day? As I did that, as my hand lingers or the hand the dream rushes back into my memory. Sayori's hurried expression, Yuri's quiet disappointment, Natsuki's sharp words, and Monika's piercing stare. It was just a dream, it doesn't mean anything. What if it does? What if they don't want me here anymore? What if everything feels different now? Where did you get this idea? Like, this conflict feels like it came out of nowhere. Atazoth? Atazoth! Sayori's voice cuts through the silence of the hallway. I freeze. Mari skips a beat as I turn to see her stand there with a pot on her face. You promised you walk to school together today. Do you know how long I waited? My throat dries and I try to force a smile, but Sarah looks like she can see right through me. Oh, sorry, I must have lost track of time. Lost track of time? And why did you avoid me all day? I was trying to talk to you. I'm sorry. I just have a lot on my mind lately, okay? It's not a big deal. Sarah's expression softens and her head tilts. She looks at me with a mix of curiosity and concern. Are you okay? You've been acting weird lately. I'm fine, Sarah. Really. I'll just go inside. Sarah, still with a raised brow, doesn't push further. Instead, she takes a step closer and places my hand on my shoulder. Okay, but if something is bothering you, you can talk to me, right? Yeah, I know. Thanks, Sarah. Sarah goes in first. I wait a few seconds before taking a deep breath and finally step inside. I am very confused, and I don't know if I'm just dense or if it's really abrupt. I follow Sarah into the club room, my heart still racing in my chest. Everything seems so normal. Monika's organizing some papers at the teaching desk, Yuri's reading something, and Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. But I can't shake this feeling that everything has changed. Sarah bounces over to Monika, instantly spark up an energetic conversation with her. Well, I'll just stand there in the middle of the club room. Atazoth, are you just going to stand here all day, or are you actually sitting down? I let her first laugh and sit down. My tension is still high. Doesn't fade, I don't know, because I clicked it too fast. Lingers in the air like a thick fog. Good afternoon, Atazoth. I got a poster on yesterday. I wanted to ask if you have ideas where you could hang them. I don't know, maybe around the cafeteria or something. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know I had to think out where to put the posters. Well, it didn't. I just thought you maybe had an idea. I don't, I'm sorry. What is wrong with you? Monika seemed really disappointed, so much for acting normal. Atazoth, would you like to continue to read that book from yesterday? Oh, hi, I'm sorry, I currently have a lot on my mind. I don't think I can concentrate on reading now. His face begins to flash bright red while stumbling over my words. Oh, sorry for asking. I feel a pang of guilt as he read these entire books, her shoulders hunched as if trying to make herself smaller. Great, now I've made Yuri feel bad too. Why can't I just act normal? Like, I don't get where all of this came from. The rest of the meeting passes in a blur. Sari's laughter feels off, forced, almost hollow. She seems quieter than usual, her gaze lingering on the pages of her book, but I can tell she isn't reading. And Natsuki's usual teasing carries a sharp edge, like she's trying harder than normal to keep up appearances. It's my fault. I should have written a poem. She made a choice. But now it's too late. I made a choice! Monika's voice pulls me from my thoughts. Azov, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling today? Are you feeling okay? You've been really quiet today. I look up to meet her gaze. There is concern in her eyes. I'm fine, just a bit tired, I guess. I cannot, but I can tell she doesn't quite believe me. Alright, but if you ever need to talk, I'm here. She gives me a small smile before turning back to the rest of the club. I can't talk to her about my situation, not her, not anybody. I just can't. Okay, everyone, it's time to finally share our poems again. No, I thought I could have edited this poem. What am I supposed to do now? I have nothing to show. Yeah, I've been looking forward to reading everyone's poems again. Yes, it was quite exciting thinking about sharing our writing. They all look at Natsuki for response. I guess it was kind of fun getting back into it. Yay, Natsuki enjoyed it. Monika glanced at me. What about you? How did writing go? Oh no, okay, just tell them through. Understand, hopefully. Then write a poem. Silence. One by one, their expression shift. What? But why is off? The voice is softer than I expected, but I can tell she's holding her emotions back. I was really very excited to write again. But it was your idea to do this.
And you weren't taking serious about dragging me into making you write a poem just not to even bother yourself. Wow, thanks for that.
Natsuki, I'm sure there's a reason.
What reason could he possibly have? He got all of us to write again, but he didn't even try. Maybe. No, Sally. I don't try to see the best in people. Does it go too far?
Okay, what is this overreaction? I feel my chest tight. I don't know what to say or how to get out of this situation. I'm suffocated. The weight of their status pressed down on me, having unescapable. Sarah looks hurt. Natsuki is glaring. It is fidgeting, clearly uncomfortable, and Monika just watches. I try to speak to explain myself, but no words come out.
What reason could he have? He made us all write again, but he didn't even try.
She's right, I have no reason. And then you're excited to do this. There is so much disappointment in the voice. Monika's eyes narrow slightly. She doesn't say anything, but it somehow makes it worse. I need to leave. I have to get out of here. I push back my chair abruptly, the screeching sound cutting through the tense area of inches. I don't stop to explain, I don't even look at them. I just turn and walk towards the door. My legs move on their own. The last thing that I hear is Sarah calling to me, "Hey, where are you going?" I don't answer. My breath feels shallow, my heart beat pounding in my ears. As I step into the hallway, I break into a run. I know where I'm going, just that I need to be anywhere but here. The school halls blur past me, the fluorescent lights flickering cover out as I push through the doors and into the open air. I don't slow down, not when I hear the faint sound of Sarah calling my name, not when I feel my phone buzz in my pocket, not even when my house comes into view. By the time I reach my front door, my chest is even, my hands are shaking. I fumble with the keys, barely managing to shove them into the lock before I slip inside and summon the door shut behind me. Bloody hell. Okay, so it's just broken. This is not what was supposed to happen. So next time, we will try to fix this. Because, like, okay, I know we ain't go to time. Sayori, yeah? I've decided. Yeah? Yes, why didn't it work? Am I dense? Did I just not press it? Whatever. I swear I pressed Sayori, but bloody hell. No, I had to. I definitely did. Yeah, I did. I don't know then. Just code broken, I guess. Bugged out. Well, whatever. Next time, we will rectify this and just choose this route. Because, yeah. I wanted to do the Saturday route. Damn it. Alright, lads and lassies. I hope you enjoyed. Press like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.